right, it's pouring candles time. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see from that angle, and I'm just bending down because the phone's like right down here. But yes, I'll have to come backwards and forwards because my wax is over there. But you'll see these. Not sure what I can tell you. I use normal paddle pop sticks. These are the big fat ones. These are, excuse me with my boobs in screen, these are the normal size ones. So I have both. I use these for fatter wicks because they've got a bigger hole in them for these ones, and these are just used for pretty much everything. You can see the marks on them. What I've done is where the hole is, I've then measured equal distances from either side so that I can line it up. I drilled the holes in these myself. I didn't bother buying specific paddle pop sticks because there's no point and they're expensive. Regular ordinary clothespins, pegs as we like to call them here in Australia. I do use two different kinds, but it's only because I have two different kinds, but I kind of use, these ones don't have very many holes as you can see, whereas those ones, I've got one left, have a bunch of holes, okay? So these ones are better for thinner wicks because you can put them in the flat spaces between the holes. So as you can see there and there. Whereas these, when you open them up, they've got this here, and this like will cut into the wick. So I use these for the fatter wicks because they get right in there and they hold them nice and taut. So, and yes, and that's all I do, just like that. Sometimes these little ones will pop off into the hole instead of the flat bit, but that doesn't matter as it generally holds it straight anyway. As you can see, I've already poured two, so let's get to pouring the rest of them. This one's a new one I'm trying out. I've done a MRKtools in soaps before, but not in candles, and there's two I have in my top 12 that don't belong there anymore. So MRKtools is one of the new ones that I'm going to test and see how well that goes with the customers. And I've just also realised that I don't have any black raspberry and vanilla, so we don't need that one anymore. I try to be organised, and everything has its own little spot that it sits. Like these have different containers that they sit in, one for big ones, one for the little ones. I'll go through once they all get fairly messy and scrape all the wax off them because I'm a shit shot. Yeah, and then that's why I line them all up and I put little tags so I know exactly what I'm pouring and what I need to pour. So I need to make sure that I've got the right amount of wax melted. I'll give you a little tour of the candle room when I finish pouring. Now each of my fragrances, oh, that autofocus, I don't know how to turn that off. Yes, every fragrance that's in my top 12 has its own colour. So it has its own colour combination of drops. Most of my colours come from Eroma, Candle Supply. Pretty much that's it, I think. What's this this is a brand new one I got today. So this will be the first time I'm using it. This one is from Eroma. Oh, the squeezy thing's very, very delicate. So I was only supposed to put 2 drops in. Managed to put 3. Alright. And then just the same. I can just stand here and mix it. I don't know why you'd want to watch, but I'll probably fast forward it anyway. Do you like my apron? Look, my apron's got the same matching mandala as my head. Well, not matching, but I probably should talk about stuff. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. You guys will be watching this on Monday. Today is Thursday. My fragrances only turned up today and I have a market on Saturday. So I'm not happy. That's why this is all, and I've still got to do like, I don't know, about 500 melts yet, which is yay. But you know, I mean, a lot of the stuff that's on here is not things I need to do. Like, I don't need to do these today. I need to frost these floppy ass things. That's how hot it's been. The wax that's on the wicks has melted, and they've gone a bit floppy. So I just need to frost those. And these are a new novelty item that I'm having in the store. They're just tiny little, you can see they're smaller than anything else. And I'm just making what I want in them. So those ones currently I have candy popcorn. What's this one? Cranberry and mandarin, I just got that the other day. Cinnamon buns, Hawaiian frangipani, which is really nice, guys. It smells like pink frangipanis. And then lemon sugar raspberry, and then I'll do Redskins and 1 million because I've actually been asked for those. So, alright. So now this time there's more in there, so I'm going to pour 2 candles from the one. I don't know how well you can see because I'm not looking over at the camera to see if you can see or not. Because I know what will happen. There will be wax go everywhere. I'm way messier at waxing than at waxing, whatever, it can be waxing, why can't it be waxing? But I'm way messier with wax than I am with soap, which is kind of weird. Alright, what's the next one? I'm just looking for something that's going to be reasonably the same in colour. If not, no, sorry about that. I've got my paper towels are right here next to you. So, if I don't have a colour that's really close, which I don't. Oh, I suppose I probably could have done the monkey farts. Oh, it doesn't matter. So yes, as you can see, that's my grapefruit, lime and coconut, which I do in a really dark green. The next one I'm going to do is Japanese honeysuckle, and it will be yellow. And as you can see, this one's already yellow. I put the drops in before I poured the wax in, just because I don't know, it was just easier, and I was over there. The fragrances are over there. I mean, and the colours are over there. Everything's over there. It's kind of, it's an odd layout, but it's the only way I could fit everything in here. I would like to actually swap rooms and have this in the sewing room and the sewing room out here. I think it would make for a better setup, but I can't find my graph paper. And you guys are like, what are you talking about? Graph paper? What? I use graph paper and measure all my furniture before I set up a room. So I really do like organising, don't I? I'm beginning to understand this. I love planners, and I have just discovered how much I love bullet journals. So my middle boy, he works in the bank, not behind the counter giving out money, but in the business section, and he has said before one of his favourite things about work is organising. So I'm pretty sure he gets it from me. So what I'm stirring with, I may as well give you a whole bunch of information while we're here. Plastic chopsticks. I'm using these from Eroma. These are fantastic. I love them. I do not use them. I went the wrong way. Usually I go the other way and move these out of my way as I go, but what we'll do is we will just pour from up here. It's hard to lay candles out on the table in such a way. See, I've just poured wax all over the top of that. In such a way that it's easy to do. So that's why I just took that out, and then I can sort of sit the jug in there. And that's what I normally do. I usually work from left to right, but being on camera, I've just completely forgot what I'm doing here altogether. And as you can see, I've now stuffed up the levels. Oh dear. Well, how much? Oh, a goodly amount. Okay, well I can actually show you how to fix that in a really, really easy way. I have these hard plastic straws. The easiest way to get wax from one vessel to another is with these straws. Put it in, put your finger on, hold your finger down, let your finger go. I've done this a few times. And just repeat the process. It's easier than using, I don't know, any other method. See, I'm a bit pedantic about this. It probably didn't matter, but it matters to me. Now I've made a mess on the inside of that jar. That's pretty close. Now this straw is going to be useless for just about anything. Those hard straws are the ones that come out of like mason jars and whatnot. And they've got that little stopper on them that stops them from going all the way in or coming out or whatever it is that they do. So yeah, so that's just a nifty little trick if you're pouring two and you happen to pour too much in one. And I like to reuse, so all these things that say what these are the backs of stickers, which are the ones that go on the fronts of my candles. So I don't like to waste. My garbage bin down here is the bags that the wax comes in. These are big, giant, massive bags that the wax comes, a 20 kilo wax comes in. So I use those for rubbish. And yeah, alright, well we'll do one more because this, God, seriously, this is so boring. I don't know why anyone would want to watch this. 20 minutes of pouring candles. Woo! We'll do the Amalfi Coast because I don't know what colour I'm going to do. I mean, I know it's going to be blue, but I already have... I do my Monkey Farts blue, which I know is weird because it's banana and pineapple, but I don't want to change it to yellow because I already do Japanese honeysuckle yellow, so it's like... And everybody expects my Monkey Farts to be blue for some reason now, so, because I do it. So yeah, so this blue needs to be a different colour, so we will go and get some wax and we'll experiment. Okay, so I've got blue, black and a green. I'm thinking I might make it really dark. So that's 4 times blue. I need to write this down or I will forget. We'll just do 1 black and see how that goes. I don't think it's going to be dark enough though. What I'd really like is like an almost navy colour, but that might be a little difficult. This is definitely not going to be dark enough. what I've done is I've just put a drop on the plastic on the table. This is the only way you can figure out how to make a colour, is to just experiment. So that's too black. I don't know about the green. I was just thinking of the Pacific Ocean, actually. Which, I mean, I don't even know where Amalfi Coast is, if it's even a place. We might actually put... two more blue. Let's see how that goes. Might actually, that's actually quite nice. It's a bit harder to see on the plastic than it is on the paper. That's actually really nice. I quite like that. It's very dark. I just don't know whether to put the green in it or not. This is where I falter. I'll put one in and I'll see. It might take it away from the blue of the monkey farts. This is replacing a fragrance I have that I call Ocean Breeze, which I've done in a very, very pale blue, like lighter than sky blue. Yeah, the green made any bit of difference. I'm not sure if I like this or not. I mean, the colour I like, I'm just not sure if I like the fragrance. I don't know, it's very masculine to me. Now, I don't pour slow, as you can see. This wax doesn't need it. I use Q220, which is an Eco Soya. It doesn't frost. It doesn't go chalky. It holds colour beautifully. Yeah, and it honestly, it's the best wax I've used ever, and I've tried just about all of them, so... I don't think I've tried the nature wax ones, but anyway, so yeah, so we'll see what colour that goes. But it's looking kind of nice in there. I don't know if you can see that, so we'll see. We will see. Alright, well, I'm going to pause this, and then we'll take you on a little tour of So I had to stop and restart, because the stupid camera wouldn't come off the tripod, and then I hurt my finger, and I couldn't turn it round to the friggin' back-facing camera. So anyway, this is the part of the room you didn't get to see. You can see my crock pots are full to have Q220 to have pillow wax in them. So my scales, that's the cat whinging. And then, just make sure that's zoomed out. It's zoomed all the way out. You can see there is a box of shot pots ready to be filled. Did tell you I have a lot to do. So yes, so we come around to here. There's my helper down there. There's all my boxes. They are all empty. They're ready for online orders. And then yes, we come around, and then there, as you can see, where I was pouring, and then there's my cupboards. That's usually full of counted out shot pots. You can see more fragrances in there. That's the soaping room in there. And if we go just a little bit sideways, we can see Socks sleeping on the chair. Susie! No, he's not going to wake up for you. And this is my lounge room. Yes, that's it. That's my entire lounge room. This is where you see me filming anything that isn't a soaping video. So yes, that's it. I've got down there, I have those big bags that I was telling you about. That's all the lids off the candles. That is the big bubble wrap That's my chair, so I can actually sit down for 5 minutes. Yeah, there's all my frostings for Sunday candles. Boxes of wax. Yeah, and to show, because I shouldn't be showing this because it's terrible. Spin around, woo! To show you how organised I am, all of these have their name tags on the front, all the way along, down there, and they have a particular order from 1 to 48. And then in my containers that hold all my melts, which is what all these fragrances are, they are in that exact same order. They are also in that exact same order on my bit of paper. Yes, and as you can see, all the little shot pots sitting in front of them, they are either ones like up here, these ones are the ones that are full, or just when they've got one little one sitting in front, they're usually not completely full. And I will fill them up the next time that I make melts. But yeah, you can see all the names along the tops, and then all my colours up here, and those horrible LCS ones which I won't be getting again. They're the most look at this, they are the most leaky containers. They're supposed to be fancy and they're really not fancy at all. So yes, top shelf is top shelf, of course. That's my top 12 fragrances, which like I said is getting changed. And yeah, and then I'm feeling really professional because these are my very first 2.5 litres. So I feel like I've made it now. And yeah, these are just crock pots. I leave them sit on warm. I don't get the ones with auto. The ones with auto don't work because they heat up, cool down, heat up, cool down, whereas the ones with the warm function tend to just stay evenly warm. They don't get too hot and too cold. I have 2 that have pillar blend and 2 that have Q220 because I run out too quick if I've only just got 1 of each. So yeah, these scales, guys, if you want to buy scales, buy these ones. These are fantastic. They're on eBay. And then that's it. I will stop talking. Let's look at my cat again. See if, where's that snot? How's that not the cutest little thing ever? There you go, you guys. Reckon you never get to see him, so there he is. Ugh, Boogly! Hey! He's sound asleep. Look at him. Hello! Oh, now he's gonna stand up. Boogly! Hi! Yoo-hoo! Say hello! Say hello! Heyo! Boogly! Alright, on that note, I will leave. Now I'm going to have to edit all this shit out now. Bye!